Closing is always easy when you're in Cardone U. We role play with Grant Cardone's team. They know just what to do. They're always there to support us. We couldn't ask for more. On our way in the right direction, we found what we're looking for. In FLC, in FLC. Closing is better with appointment setters. You'd better believe we're not a team but a family. We work together in harmony. We are devoted, on that you can quote me, in FLC.
Hello everyone and welcome back or welcome to another episode of the FLC Hangout, where your freedom lifestyle begins. And today, I'm so excited. We have the whole core family here to celebrate the relaunch of the FLC Hangout with our all new branding, and you guys are in for such a treat. Firstly, thank you, Shishmita, so much for all you do. This is all her work. So yes, I'm very excited. And to get straight into it, because we have a lot of exciting things to talk about, Misty, I'm going to hand it over to you.
Hey guys, thank you so much, Shujmita. It is absolutely gorgeous. Mel is unable to turn on his camera, but we love him. I'm so glad he's here. And we're incognito for him. We're in camouflage, which is awesome. So guys, thank you guys for taking the time and joining us, because you guys are also incredible. We want to be able to share love to you guys for everything that you guys do. We want people to know the power behind the FLC, which is the core family, obviously, and we want people to get to know you. So let's get into this. Chibaria, I wanted to know, can you tell us a little bit about your journey and how you why you decided to create FLC, how you came up with it, and what you envisioned in it overall?
Thank you so much. And also, I'm so super happy to be here on the FLC show with everyone here. So hoo-ha-hoo. And I just want to also start out by a big thank you to Misty and Josie for everything that you guys do with the Hangout. So can we please give these girls a big hoo-ha-hoo? And everybody watching this, comment below and say hoo-ha-hoo. If you're part of the family, you already know what it stands for. If you're new, just keep it in mind. Hoo-ha-hoo. This is how we do. And also a big thank you to Shushmita once more for all of this here together. So to answer your question, once upon a time, I was actually in a different galaxy and I lived in a different planet, and it was really, really nice. And then I just saw, wow, there's something shining so bright, and it was Earth. So I was like, okay, let's set the course for Earth. And Goku and I went on a spaceship. We came to Earth and we were like, this is the place. This is where we're going to do it. No, well, you never know whether that's true or not. I'll leave that to you guys to find out. But yeah, basically how FLC was born, I did not come up with a name myself. It was actually, it's a long story, but in short, how it came to be as it is came from the wish and desire for freedom, happiness, and abundance for everyone that I love and everyone else in the world as well. So I'm not going to tell the entire story because otherwise we'll be just sitting listening to the story, but I was in a job and I wasn't really fulfilled in it, even though I loved what I was doing and was making okay money. It just wasn't producing the ability to really give back to my family, who's everything for me, always has been, always will be. And I saw so many other people as well suffering from that. Like, I actually had it good at my job, but so many other people were not able to express themselves, were not able to do and get rewarded for all of the hard work put in. And I never really liked that and wanted to make a difference to that as well. And in that respect, wanted to make money so that with money, you can obviously make structural changes. So then rolled into business and then figured out that business is a whole lot easier than people made it to believe. I don't know anybody watching this or anybody here of our core fam has the same experience as well. That before I thought, oh, business is difficult for that type of people, and you have to be super, super smart, have a lot of money. But actually, none of that is true. You can build business from scratch, and the only thing that you really need is a desire do good or to help or to serve or to make a difference to both your own life as well as the lives of others. And that is basically the foundation. And the name was actually coined FLC, Freedom Lifestyle Creators, by Master Shreya Kashna. And it was funny because it matched so well with everything that, hold in our hearts and what we do right now. And that's why I love what you guys do with the Hangout, is really allowing everybody to know that you can have all the freedom in your life, in your life that you want. And that's why not only do we preach and help people to create a freedom lifestyle, but also ourselves are living a freedom lifestyle, because it comes from something so much more than just the money or the status or whatever that a business brings. It comes from really being truly free in your heart, allowing yourself to embody that, and then with your energy, with your actions, with the support, with the strategies, every step of the way, you're creating a better and better freedom lifestyle. It starts with a thought here. And that is why everybody watching this is really where your freedom lifestyle begins. So if you align with that, comment below and say, this is where my freedom lifestyle begins. So passing it back to you, Misty.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Shivaria. Yes, guys, please like, comment, share. It helps us out. We want to know what you guys want. If you guys want some kind of a certain kind of topic, content, let us know what it is so we can get you the information you're wanting. So on to the next question, because we have so many people here and I'm so curious to know everything about everybody. So what steps did you take to align yourself with your business? So who wants to answer that one? We'll just throw it out there. Let's play with this, guys.
Yes, knowing us.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody answer all at once. Go for it, Seb.
I like this question. I like this question a lot. How do you align yourself with your business? Is that what we're laying down right now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. The first thing you must do is look to the sky. Take a deep breath in and look to the sky. And then you'll probably—
Are we looking for the UFO?
Right? Exactly. And then you'll go, oh my gosh, that's the FLC, that's Chibari's spaceship coming down to land.
It's no surprise she came from outer space. This whole story is aligning like perfectly.
And I don't know if you saw about 10 seconds ago, she just turned blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And her favorite song is Aliens. If you know, you know.
She's a chameleon.
Her perception filter to fit in with the human race is a little bit faulty today, so we do apologize for that in advance.
I was actually thinking, this question is alien, not align. I was thinking everything is falling in alignment for an alien. Oh my God.
How do you alien yourself with your business? Exactly.
Yeah. There you go.
Alien. My gosh.
Oh, but I think the answer did not come out yet. Seb.
Oh, I thought we answered that question perfectly. I was ready for next. I was like, yeah, done. Tick. We nailed that one, guys. Well done. Who?
From the other galaxies.
Actually, on a serious note, actually, what really
serious
brings
note,
that
Josh? Are you feeling okay?
Let me be very serious. Okay, I took off my mask and
Yeah,
very serious now. Don't smile. Don't laugh.
I can hear your seriousness now. Good.
You can hear my seriousness. Okay. Now, I can't stop smiling. So, oh yeah, okay. Thanks, Alien. Oh, sorry. Thanks, Chigoria. So, on that note,
Rajesh, detach yourself from this earthly humor and be serious, man.
What's in your head, man?
Go out. See, as long as the family is here, I thought, yeah, you made it official. Now I don't want to make it out in the world, because they want to have the freedom, right? Let them be attached to the freedom and detached from whatever else out there. Yeah, but okay, just I want to add one point, because Misty asked such an important question. Definitely, if somebody wants to align their thoughts towards the business, is to first understand what is it they want, and then ask what it takes to get there. 3 is to seek help from somebody who has done what you want to do, and then put in the effort. Or much simpler, don't do anything. Just get into Freedom Lifestyle, one of the program, and then we'll help you out.
I love that.
What do you think, Seb?
Forever a salesman, Rajesh.
Yeah.
You might not be in the sales team, but
Yeah, exactly. You spotted that well, Rajesh. Welcome back. And by the way, for everybody watching as well, selling is surfing. So we really do believe that by having the ability to help someone forward, whether you do that in your products, in your services, or in your value and your messages, by being able to really get someone on board with that, you're serving them at the highest level. So anyone new to sales as well, comment below and say selling is surfing, because that's something really powerful that Misty and Josie, with all their guests on this podcast, is really going to help you with as well, that you really can see how can you get more sales, but not as a sleazy, slimy salesman or woman or alien, but in a way that you're actually serving people to the best way possible, and truly giving so much more value and so much more energy than the money that was represented in the exchange as well. So selling is serving, guys.
Yeah, and remember that business is easy. Sorry, Seb, just a second. Remember that business is easy. And if you don't know what to do, if you don't know how to do something, like we say, do it anyway. Start it and figure it out along the way. So that's what we're here for. Let us know in the comments what you need to know. Back to you, Seb. Go for it. Or Pierre.
Well, sorry, Seb, I'm going to cut in because like what you just said, like is
I was
like
only going to make a bad joke about a slimy alien, so don't worry about it.
Oh, well, you can do that after. That's probably more fun than what I'm going to say. No, well,
let me get a raincoat.
What Misty just said about, you know, not knowing what you're going to do and or how you're going to do it, and just figuring it out along the way, saying yes, taking on the things, is kind of like story of my life, especially within FLC. So that's very much how I started as well. There were opportunities thrown my way, and in my head I was just, you know, I had that little voice that Chabaria does, and you know, freaking not that voice, that's another
the other one.
the other one.
She has a vocoder that she turns to, like, human voice, alien voice number 1, alien voice number 2. So it's very, very flexible, very adept.
She's not very subtle as an alien hiding in plain sight. But yeah, no, like I just wanted to like hit that point again. Like, even if you don't know how you're going to work it out, or how it's going to play out, the only thing that you need to do is take action, and things will unravel naturally. You know, obviously there'll be a lot of work to do, but things will happen as long as you take action, because it's all well and good thinking about it, you know, writing everything down, planning it all down, but then if you don't actually take the first step, then nothing's going to happen. And yeah, it's just worth doing and moving past that fear of, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. It's like no one really knows what they're doing. We're all playing it by ear, really.
Yeah, and can I just add to that as well? Is with that action step is so important. Just imagine you're walking down the street and there's like lots of different buildings, and because of the buildings, like specifically here in Dubai, there's lots of buildings, right? And when you're walking and you're taking one step, it actually allows you to change your perspective. So by taking those steps, if you're saying that you really need to take action, even if you don't know it, because one step is taken, your perspective is different. You see a lot more, you've met a lot more people, a lot of more experiences come in. So it's absolutely vital that you take action. Even if you don't know what you're doing, it's still better to take action and then figure out new information, and it's like, oh, whoa, this is absolutely amazing. Or you learn, hey, actually I can do it a different way, because you turn around the corner and you see a whole new opportunity right there. If you don't take action, you're never going to explore any of these things. And unfortunately, and this is something that Misty and Josie speak about a lot as well, is that we are dumbed down, excuse my language, but we're dumbed down by so many different things that are in place here in this world that is just literally taking away our freedom. And that's why it's so important for us to not only in a way that I personally have never seen before than with this incredible, powerful family here, to help people with the steps and the strategies and the self-belief, the confidence, the energy to do more than people have ever imagined that they can do, and continue to rise to higher standards than ever. But also, we really, really, really want people to understand that freedom starts from within. And it doesn't require you to be anything or anybody else. You, as you are, the one listening to this or the one watching this, you are absolutely perfect in just the way that you are. You just have to understand and acknowledge that we came to this earth from outer space or from another place. We came to this earth for a reason, and we deserve everything. And you really have to give yourself the permission as well to know that you deserve the best. You deserve to live your best life in all areas of life. And by taking those action steps and actually being part of a community that is there to encourage you every step of the way is going to allow you to see that what you think perhaps is too far out of sight or too high to reach or whatever is actually within a reach, and it's actually small compared to what you will be reaching. So if you have ever had the experience, and I think this is something, again, that would be a beautiful topic of conversation in future Hangout episodes. If you've ever felt alone at this journey, the journey of entrepreneurship or the journey of life, subscribe to the Hangout. You're going to find people here that are going to support you. They're going to be here with you so that you can step by step see that what you want and what you dream about, you can bring into your reality. And most of the time faster than you actually think. So I just want to add that to that point as well. Take action. It just changes perspective and it opens doors.
Did
I
anyone
love
have a very different vision when Shibari said, you know, whether you're coming down to Earth, whether you're from an alien from another planet and just take everything you deserve? I just had visions of, I'm sure I've seen that in Star Trek at some point. Like, isn't there an episode about that where the aliens invade and like, hey, this is mine? Like, that's not what we're talking about if you got the wrong end of the stick. It's a different style of abundance. You feel me?
Of course.
I
Mel,
want to get here on power of three. I think when I met first time on Chibaria, I do not know what to do. Yeah. So I just keep asking and asking and asking. And finally, that is where I set up my business now on the Minder Foods. Because he said, just do it. By asking, actually, you found a solution, you know. So the power of three is ask and ask and ask. You never shy of not asking, because by not asking, you don't have a solution because no one will know you what you want. But the next one that what she always share is do. Because if you don't do it, there is no action, there is no result. So just keep doing. So another power of three. And the next thing is the adaptations. Okay, once I'm doing it, I realize there is three adaptation as well. Adaptation to change, because when the people around you changes, you need to adapt to the change. And also adapt to the situation itself, what happening at that point of time. Okay, even in the FLC itself, I'm also changing myself. When I was rejected because people don't do the assessment, I changed my result and I changed the way I approach. And also you need to adapt to the people that how you want to help them with. So by understanding them, knowing them, and then help them how you can actually put yourself in their shoes instead of putting yourself in yourself, because that one in myself, it doesn't bring to what the other person need. Right. So the adaptation. The fourth power of three is help. All right. And help. You always ask for help. You have help in a smiley, in the freedom lifestyle. You have a communities, you know, and all the friends here. So everybody is coming for help. Yay. Then the next thing I want to say, when you keep doing it, you asking question, you get the solution, you're adapting, the next result that you can get is actually the success, and your success will just grow over the time.
yes, I love that. Thank you so much. Mel, Rajesh, you go ahead. And then Mel, straight from the room.
No, I said who for such an wisdom that's come out of this conversation. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. But yeah, maybe I have something to add, but I would like to see the army man coming out of the shell and speak. Come on, Mel.
Yes. He needs to go in 5 minutes. So
He's got his camouflage on, you see, that's why.
Yeah, straight out the army. Drop your wisdom on us.
Yeah. Hey guys.
Hey bro.
Oh, first of all, I wanted to say that I'm loving the background. It's really like army colors, like camouflage, and I love it. Love it so much. I'm aligned with it for sure.
Aliened with it? Is that what you said?
So aliened, we can't see him in the camouflage. So
The green is the color of mine.
Do they have cloaking device there? I think it's very good for you. Yeah, you seem to have nailed that one.
he can't reveal all the secrets, guys. So
yeah, I can. So I wanted to, before I leave, very quickly, I wanted to touch upon what Jabari said about having that freedom lifestyle, and how a lot of people in this world, that's something they desire, but they don't know how to do it. And society in a way is shaped in a way where they don't teach that, or there's no proper education on what exactly to do. So we're so dumbed down by what's going on, like all the time, whether it's TV, the news, stuff like that. And that's why I think having the right mentors, having the right environment is so important, because it's like a portal in a way where your everyday life is kind of very distracting, right? But then when you are able to get the right resources, the right environment, then that's when your freedom lifestyle starts.
Yeah.
That's why I think what we have is very, very special, because there's nothing else out there like that. And even if there is, they're not really like a family, you know, like how we are and how we treat our students and people that work with us. So it's definitely very, very special. And also I wanted to touch upon how having that freedom lifestyle, it also requires a lot of discipline. Like true freedom comes from discipline, and it comes from having that commitment to yourself and to your family, or to your life. And that's kind of like the beginning stages. In the very beginning, it's going to be like that. It's going to be different. It's going to be not hard, but it's new. Like what we always say, it's never hard, it's just new. And if we truly have that vision, we have that commitment, we will do whatever it takes to get us to where we want to be, and to help our family and what truly matters to us. So yeah, my advice for everyone that's really wants to have that freedom lifestyle and just have a better life for themselves and for the people that they care for is not to be afraid. It's going to be new. It's going to be uncomfortable in the beginning, but it only gets easier. So yeah, that's why I wanted to share.
Thank you so much. And if anyone knows about discipline, it's going to be Mel, right? Coming straight from the army. So thank you so much for being here, by the way, even though you are very busy, and dropping all your wisdom on us. Jabaria, you have something to add?
Yeah, I just want to share my gratitude for all of you guys, because, and you know, however this fits in the episode or not, I don't know, but I wanted to really just express my gratitude to everyone who's here, our entire core family. For people who don't know everyone here yet, let me just quickly say the names: the hosts, Misty and Josie. We got Seb, we got Mika, we got Pierre, we got Rajesh, we got Shushmita, we got Mel, we got my mom and dad. We're all part of the core family. And I just want to really state that you guys are incredible.
Jabaria.
Okay, I'm there too.
Yeah, and Goku. Yeah, exactly. And Goku, we can't forget the puppy. Come on now.
Goku I think he's sleeping.
Aliens,
yeah.
right?
That's true.
He's probably the most important member of the core family, Goku.
Yeah, he's the sharing the puppy love with everybody, especially when that extra heartfelt support is needed. Sorry?
Goku is the chief happiness officer.
Yes, 100%. But I just really want to express my gratitude to all of you. Yeah, bye, Mel. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Mel.
Really quite special what you guys, and for people who are new to this, follow everybody here, by the way. Make sure to follow them on Facebook, follow them on Instagram, follow them on YouTube, subscribe obviously to the Hangout. You'll get to see everybody more and more. But like what Mel just said, it's really, really special to see the amount of love, dedication, support, and everything else that is here, and that comes directly from everybody's heart. and how that is imparted on our students and our clients and everybody that, you know, we come across. And I just really wanted to take the moment to thank all of you, because FLC is us. FLC is every one of us, and without any one of you guys, it wouldn't be what it is. So I just wanted to take the moment to express my gratitude to all of you, and together we always hope to, with every single thing that we do, to just spread love and inspiration, not transpiration, inspiration.
Let's not spread transpiration. That's not so nice.
How about transformation instead? That sounds
Yeah.
better.
How you do things on your home planet, Chips, but here, not quite the same.
We grow and transform.
Transpiration in a way, because when you inspire people, they do the work and then they transpire.
It's just that the
That's why
English
it's not
dictionary
working
do not have that word. Probably we should introduce that in the dictionary as well. But anyway, I don't know if people have noticed or not, we always call ourselves as nerds. And then it's kind of another word for aliens, because you just don't want to follow the status quo. You're challenging it out there in the world. And actually, you're all aliens in that way. And it's okay, right?
Okay.
I mean, there is an alien who came and who made others alien as well. Is that what you mean, Seb?
That means it's transpiration.
Oh my god.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, well,
What is-
thank you.
I was just gonna say, what is that saying that you always say, Chabaria, aim for the moon and hang among the stars? So
Oh,
that's
yes.
Les
You know,
Brown.
just as a fun fact, you know that scientifically it doesn't add up. Because
Oh, the PhD astrophysicist coming in to spoil the quote. Oh my gosh.
makes sense, obviously. But I think if I remember well, they say like aim for the moon and at least you end up amongst the stars. But the moon is closer than the stars. So if you
Yeah.
aim for the moon, then you don't reach that. But yeah, sorry. Sorry, Les Brown. It's a beautiful quote. So I was
Or
just thinking.
is it the other way around? Does he say shoot for the stars and aim on? No, he doesn't. He says shoot for the moon, right?
Yeah, I think we should.
Maybe it's just like you aim for aim for the moon, but you miss so much that you end up among the stars.
Exactly. Like Harry Kane in that penalty
your aim's off.
when he missed it.
Or maybe it's next level marketing. He says it different in purpose so that
Yeah,
we
we all
start
talk
thinking
about it.
about it, so it stays in our head.
Yeah,
That's
Wow.
well, you want to be
Or maybe we
you
are
wanna
just
be
that
out of
level
this
of
world.
nerds.
So we just saw the transformation.
Hashtag nerd alert.
Yeah, we just saw the transformation of astrophysicist Chabaria to marketing and business expert Chabaria live in front of your eyes. I love this subject, and thank you so much, everyone. And yeah, this is what Chabaria said is kind of what I wanted to say as well. I'm really glad that everyone is here and you're all here, because this is what this episode is. Like, we want people to know about the core family and us and everyone in here. And I feel like we have done that through the wisdom drop, through the jokes and the silliness and everything. This is the core family. So you are seeing the real deal. And this is what it's like all the time, which is amazing. I love it so much. And I love everyone here so much. So thank you everyone for being here. And I also wanted to say that I really resonate with everything that's been talked about this far, especially what Pierre said about saying yes and figuring it out later. Like, I as well, coming into FLC as a student first and then in the core family, to be honest, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I had no idea, but I said yes because I loved Chabaria and I loved everyone. And I'm so glad I did. So I took saying yes and figuring it out later to another level. Like, it was a bit extreme, but I'm so glad I did. So I really want to encourage everyone here just to go for it. Like, you're not going to get anywhere by thinking about making a decision forever. So just take action. Comment down below if you are stuck with anything and any topics you want us to any topics you want us to cover. So yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to add. And I also wanted to ask, because I know everyone here has a lot to say on this as well, is for anyone looking to grow, which should be everyone here. How, on the topics of goals, how do you set good goals, and how do you make sure that you can achieve those goals in like your daily life and us as a team? Like what's the most important things to remember when going for your big goals?
I love this question so much. I want to say one thing, and then I'm so curious to see what everyone else has to say on this, because this is such an interesting thing. Everyone has their own nuanced approaches, right? For me, and this might sound controversial, so hold on to your socks, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to say it. I'm scared to say it. The goal isn't important. Oh, I know. Ridiculous. But it's not unless it has a system that you can flow through in order to achieve it. And that's where most people go wrong. This is the biggest problem, right? You set a goal. Hey, New Year's resolution, I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to make money. I'm going to do this, whatever. And it's just a goal. And that's cool. But if you don't actually have a reverse engineered action plan of how you can actually achieve it, it's just a pipe dream.
Yeah, so true.
Yeah.
So I would, and for me, whenever yes, set a goal, of course. But for me, inside joke. By the way, this is the watered down version of the team. You think this is crazy? Wait till you see episode 100. The layers will only come back. FLC is like an onion, just like Shrek said. We like onions out here.
We're like ogres. We're like ogres.
We're like ogres, which are just like onions. Yeah, exactly. We got layers.
But we don't make people cry though. Oh no, we do make them cry.
We do make people cry.
Well, happiness first.
In a good way.
Happiness.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Out of the profound changes that they're able to get through their life working with us. Exactly. But yeah, just to highlight that point, it is about the system. It's about the implementation. What can you do? What is in your control? The outcome, probably not so much, actually. The input, 100% in your control. You are able to be responsible for the actions that you take. So design an action plan, not a goal.
Yeah,
I just want to add one important element right there is about understanding the amount of time it takes to reach the goal. It is such a painful fact that 50% of businesses, absolutely. 50% of the businesses, they get closed within first 5 years. It's really painful, especially when you know that, somebody come up with an idea which can potentially change the life of theirs, their family, and everybody who's going to come in touch with. And if you are not prepared for right amount of time, we accept certain processes. Just like, if you want to have bread today, it has to take at least 3 to 4 months, right from the first grain you put it in the soil. And people have accepted. The same thing applies for the business. The moment you want to have a business up and running, it's a process. And I believe once people prepare themselves for the amount of time it takes to really fly, go in a stable cruising mode, then probably the success rate will be so high. Otherwise, the current generation, I would say the future generation or next gen, whatever you call, most of the people are saying, I do it now, I need the result tomorrow. Many times it would not work. If it happens, still you need to work on the sustainability. So it needs a system just like what you said, Seb. And at the same time, people should prepare themselves for, now, maybe it's also because the bread is off the shelf. People are thinking you get the result also off the shelf. But I want to add this point because suddenly the level of success you can achieve dramatically changes. So I believe that that's another additional element to what Seb said. So I thought I'll add that.
It's like I was an overnight success, 17 years in the making, right?
Yeah.
It's like all that groundwork that goes into it.
Well said.
That's why you see people getting these big results so quickly. Yeah.
It's-
Yes.
Well,
Identity.
I agree with Seb and Rajesh about doing the things. I realized myself when I start doing actually a lot of varieties coming on board. Then I have more choices whether I take or I don't. So I have more choices. But if you don't do it, nothing happens. And when nothing happens, nothing you can do, and there is no result. So the more I do and people start approaching you, now I have more and more people that I can actually know what I really want it and understanding myself, which one the path that I want. Yeah, rather than you keep quiet, don't do anything. Actually, you do not know your path. You have, like what Seb was saying, the goal is just a goal, it's nothing. It's just an empty goal.
Yeah, I think I'll carry on. Mika, do you have more to say?
Yeah, so what I'm saying that when you have a goal, it's a good to have a plan, and not just a plan, but you start doing it. And when you start doing it, you start to see result, and you start to have things that are shifting from your life, from what you have to the new you as you are.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a question of identity, right? Rather than a goal. It's like, who do you want to be?
Yeah, I think
Living life in accordance with that.
I agree completely, especially like with everything you guys have said. And I think a lot of the time people do expect an instant change just by, maybe you buy this one
Some might say
course.
it's a social media generation problem.
It is, yeah. Jesse will know about that.
Hello to all the Gen Z.
No, but
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, Zuma.
No, Gen Z hate.
Only love.
Too late for
Only
that.
love,
Too
yeah.
late to say that, Pierre.
No, it's all how'd you say? With
There's no
good
denying
with
social
good
media that's
intentions.
given us
Yeah.
instant gratification. That's where it comes from, right?
100%.
Available.
And you want the goal so bad you don't even think about what's actually needed to actually get it. And I think which is why what Seb said about putting a plan, like reverse engineering a plan to actually get there. But then once you have that plan, there's the taking action of that plan, and then you forget about the discipline that's necessary, the self-responsibility that's necessary. And it's a whole transformation, because if you've been conditioned, I guess I'll say, to you can get your phone, order a pizza, get it like 20 minutes later.
What kind?
What kind? I don't know. Something with pineapples. I'll just rile up some of the people.
Let's go.
Comment below if you disagree with Pierre.
Yeah, okay, comment below if you are pro pineapple pizza or con pineapple.
I don't usually have pineapple on my pizza, but I do like it. But no, anyway. Yeah, I think a lot of people, they buy one course or they buy one service and they expect things to be done, and it's going to have instant success, but you kind of forget all the work that needs to be done. It's like going to the gym. You have a goal of let's say losing weight or putting on a bunch of muscle. It doesn't happen overnight, and you need to go in and put the effort regularly. You need to do the right things. Sometimes you'll do the wrong things, and maybe it sets you back a little bit, but it's that discipline to get back at it and get back up on the horse, and figuratively speaking. I think that there's a lot to be said for self-responsibility, that a lot of people don't have, and I would call people to just reflect on that. Like, is that something that you have well instilled within you, or is that something that you could work on yourself? And for sure, like, I think I've done a lot of work on it, but I could definitely work on it more myself, and knowing that it's not anyone else's fault. You're responsible for your own success. You're responsible for your actions. You're responsible for, as hard as it may sound, for where you are right now. And some people are more fortunate than others, and they'll be in situations where they're in a better position. Just it's luck of the draw, isn't it? Like,
where it comes down the difference between fault and responsibility, right? It's
Yeah.
not your fault the card you've been dealt, or the privilege that you may or may not have, or the circumstance, but it is 100% your responsibility to make the most of what you do have, even if it's not a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you're not happy. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Be
I
sold on
also-
your
Oh.
Yeah, be sold on your goal, on your dream, and realize anything worth having is worth working hard for. Go ahead, Shivaria.
Yeah, that's so amazing. I just want to add to everything that you guys said, which is so true and important. For if there's anyone right now thinking like, oh my goodness, I need to become such a disciplined superstar like all these guys are. In actual fact, when you have, like what everybody has said already, you have the goal, you have some sort of plan, you understand that it's going to take time and nourishment to get there, and you actually do take the action, you will have so many in-between wins that makes you feel like you're winning all the time. And it's just like business as well as like a video game. Is there anybody here who played video games from our FLC Core fam? Let us know in the comments as well. I played Sonic. Anybody played? Come on now. Sonic is like, which one did you do?
My daughter plays Minecraft.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
Minecraft. I have no idea what that is, but I know the name, but I have no idea what it actually does. But coming to Sonic, I don't know, something like the hedgehog is like running. So you have a level, right? So you wanna pass the level. That's like you wanna have the business running successfully and producing a lot of cash flow and income. Then to get there, you have a plan. So you have the different stages that you have to go through. But in the different stages is where you also have checkpoints.
Yeah.
And I can see this is another very, very normal FLC thing. Just want everybody who's watching this to witness. You can see everybody has smiles one by one. This is because they're having individual chats in the chat box, which is always so fun.
Let's in the spirit of transparency, let's just pull the curtain back, because this is true. There's always a conversation going on in the chat, and it's good banter usually. We do have a few Gen Zs in the team. Hello, Josie. Mel has abandoned you. You are now the only Gen Z on the call. We were just saying, for those that don't know Sonic, it's not just a film. For the younger crowd, it was also a game.
Also, I think just on the other side of that, I'd like to contrast Josie's kind of Gen Z-ness or freshness or whatever to that, but also Chibaria's completely kind of dated approach to what a video game is, and like Sonic with it's kind of like the Game Boy Color game where it's still kind of like on those consoles.
It's Snake.
There's nothing in between.
3310.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God. Well, in my defense, I also played PlayStation and
PlayStation 1.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, I remember the Atari. I played the Atari.
Great.
So who's dating who here now?
Sega Mega Drive. Sega Mega Drive.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Nintendo 64.
What is that? Pong?
Pong.
Oh yeah.
Well, this is just for everybody to witness. We love to joke with each other, and we love to, say these funny things with all love. So that's obviously always really funny. But coming back to the point, actually, is that if you look at it from a perspective of a game, even though you want to reach the goal, which is the end of the level, you're going to have many different wins in between. And those wins comes in two forms. Make sure to write those down. Number one is in checkpoints, because sometimes you feel like, oh, I've done all the work, but now I don't get the results yet, so I'm back at square one. No, you're never back at square one. You get back to the checkpoint, and you can reassess from that point and go different directions, like was said before as well. But whatever you do, it's never for nothing. And then secondly, as you're running in Sonic, which is not alt, it's amazing, Pierre, just saying, you can collect stars, right? So you're collecting
rings. You collect rings.
Oh, not stars.
It's rings. You collect rings with Sonic.
Yeah, it's
Rings and coins.
Come on, if you're going to speak about Sonic,
I think it
be
depends on the
accurate.
game and the level, because I think there is one where you can do stars too, but
it is rings.
It is rings.
it mostly rings.
Okay, and then Crash Bandicoot is with stars.
I don't remember.
Okay, anyways, you collect shiny things. Shiny things of life. And those
Or crows.
are the little things. Yeah, no, those are the things that we also collect. Even when you don't have the first sale yet, you're helping people, you're getting comments, people say, thank you so much. You yourself discover that you can build a funnel. You're like, man, I thought it was only for the whiz kids, but I can do it actually. All these wins, they all count. And they allow yourself, and this is a core thing of Freedom Lifestyle, that you're having fun in the journey. It doesn't feel like work. You're doing what you're passionate about. And you can monetize that thing as well. So that is the powerful thing. And even if people are watching this who are already making millions and are interested in going beyond that by having more freedom in the business by means of automation, the same thing applies. Doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, what your background is, how much money you are or are not making. There's always a next level in terms of growing your freedom. And there's so many different elements to that. And whatever your goal is, you can reach it. And we will always be here encouraging everyone and anyone to go for that and never let anything stop you or think that you've reached your max, because there's no max.
What she's saying is, no matter what level you're playing Sonic at, we're here to support you on that level and also give you the cheat codes to get to the next level.
Absolutely. Also, like, I think the discipline, like, obviously some of you, maybe you think like, oh, I don't have the discipline for this yet, like I'm not ready to start, but that's not a reason not to start, not having the discipline, because discipline in itself is a skill that you learn through doing.
I have a controversial opinion on this, actually. I think
I
everybody.
have one thing that I want to share on discipline too, but Seb, you go first.
I know what you're going to say. I like this.
You're already disciplined. And discipline, by the way, is just self-love. It's just respect. True. Like, so if it's a scary word, change your perspective on it. Like, it's not a scary thing. It's not like going to school and getting told off. Not that kind of discipline. It's like, what is the level of self-love and respect that you have for yourself, and how can you raise the bar?
Devotion.
Exactly. I
That's
prefer the word devotion rather than discipline, because it feels a bit more feminine, a bit softer. I don't know. But the thing is, you're already disciplined. You're already consistent at something. Maybe even if it's just inconsistency. You've already got habits established. It's just whether they're serving you or not. So if you realize that, you can trick yourself into it.
And say Seb's wise words again. Seb was saying, you're already disciplined at something. It could be that you're disciplined at inconsistency. I really want this to land, because this is really, really, really powerful. You may be already disciplined in continuously procrastinating. And I'm not saying that, or Seb is not saying that to you, like, wow. No, it's just realizing you have that. It is something that is.
Did Wario just enter the call? Wah!
I just want the message to really land. So yeah, Seb, carry on.
I think it's perfect. Wah! Done. Point made. Perfect.
In fact, the same point is actually summarized by Robin Sharma very well, right? Any change is really hard at first, messy in the middle, and gorgeous at the end. People should, understand that you're, just like Seb said, inconsistent. It's okay because you're still in the beginning. It is getting hard, but you still need to go forward. Just like Pierre said, only by doing, practicing, discipline, you'll actually
doings.
get better. Doings.
That's the reaction most people have. Doings.
Oh my God, this is a cheat code. Actually, we should also give some letters so that actually the cheat code for your business is very damn simple. Just press FLC in the comments, and maybe, we can actually provide you all, because you cannot become success overnight, but you can fast track that process so quickly when you've got an entire, band of experts who actually kind of does things. We build funnels for like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Sometimes I feel I'm eating funnels, or, I just don't want to say something wild imagination is coming in my mind, but you get the point, right? When you start the journey, just take these cheat codes that we provide, because success is waiting for you. So you should not be really waiting here. I'm not talking playing Sonic, but yeah, you can play Sonic as well, but get the freedom done and then play Sonic as long as you want. That's something.
By the way, we have no affiliations with Sonic brands. We just like it.
We're open to a collab.
I want to ask a question, because this kind of goes with what we've been talking about. How do you measure success in a business that prioritizes freedom and flexibility?
By the automation.
Yeah.
Simply the automation.
People always keep talking about financial freedom. People don't realize parallelly time freedom is equally important.
If
the
not more
quality
important.
of the success, absolutely, actually more important. Absolutely, Seb, more important. So just like you've got numbers which are there in P&L, which is profit and loss sheet or balance sheet, you should create the same thing for the time. And quality of success that you rate for yourself will be multifold. So there is no other gauge, according to me. You prepare the balance sheet, P&L, what is the amount of time that you had quality time with your family? Only thing that can provide you that is automation, nothing else. And automation.
You need both. They work in tandem, right? The more money you have, the more you can invest in further automation to buy your time back. That's how I view it.
Yeah.
It's like the more money, cash flow I have, the more solutions I can provide to buy my time back. That's what I'm looking at. Like, that money is literally, it is time. So for every however many thousands of dollars you make, it's like, okay, now I've got a few more hours back every day. Cool. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, that's like what Cardone says. People say, Cardone says that people say they don't want to be rich. They don't, because they think being rich or having money is evil or negative, right? But he says, I want that money because that money is what gives me the freedom. He says, I don't really want the money. I want the freedom that money gives you.
Yeah.
So can you guys share any tips for automating and delegating tasks to free up time?
Wow, that's a wonderful question. But the answer is very simple. Start today. Think about it, right? As long as you do what you have been doing, you will continue to get what you have been getting. Are you happy with your life right now? If not, how can you go there? If you can go there, who can help you? Show your hands, right? Who can help you go? Is my hand? Oh, yeah, exactly. We can help you out. And we are more heart-centered than any other logic that we work on. So work on that element first. Just go forward and start doing today. Because if you don't do anything, nothing is going to change. But if you want to change something, rather do it on the most professional with best of the experts across the world. Start doing it today. I would say start. That's the only magical answer. And comment below saying that I will start today. The change will happen.
So powerful. It's so powerful to just start. So yeah, I agree so much with everything that's been said, and backtracking a little bit, because we have so many people on here, which is amazing. Your success is never going to be linear, and if I'm the one to break that to you, then that's my fault. Didn't reach you sooner. I apologize, but it will go like this. It'll go up, but it'll go up and down, and it's important to not get discouraged when you do have a bad day, because
Character building day.
A character building day, exactly, because in the grand scheme of things, you are still growing. But I want to hear from Sushmita, our branding queen, our expert, on how she works towards her goals and how she manages her time. I know you're very busy. I want to hear from you.
Thank you, Josie. And what everyone was saying, my thought was, yeah, me too. So everything I have to say was covered by where and where. So that's all. Good. Above anything, what today I have in mind is how consistency pays off. This hangout, this podcast, Misty and Josie are proof how consistency pays off. For a year, consistently every Sunday evening, you've been putting the hard work, and here we are today, stepping forward to a brand new beginning. So that is big win for us. And I just wanted to be a part of this journey. That's a privilege for me, I would say. And another thing I want to add up is when I joined FLC, I am the senior most, by the way. Chibaria summoned me from my home planet before anyone else and told me to keep it a secret, so I cannot reveal much. The thing is, when I started off, I was going through massive failure. I wanted to start my business twice and failed miserably. And this time I didn't want to go through that again. So I started, but I had doubts in mind. I went back to my full-time job. And every time I saw Chibari and how she talks, and every time there was an opportunity, I was scared, because I know, starting is always I'm starting something new. It's my passion. But I know how failure feels and how losing everything feels. I didn't want to go through that again. Just like relationship, when you've been heartbroken, you don't want to go through that again. But the thing is, leadership is an art when it comes to Chibaria. She turned it into art, not only for business. And about this whole FLC team, how all the expert aliens have spoken so far, everything makes sense, but I am from another planet. So I want to share a humane experience. Is when you think about business, either I know nothing about it, or I don't know how to do that. I don't want to take that risk. Okay, if you know life, the basic things, health, wealth, relationship, if you know that, that's enough to get started in this team, in this FLC team, because every day when we meet up, we celebrate our health, we celebrate our relationships. And if you don't take care of yourself, if you at least don't take care of your health, nothing will ever succeed in life. You come first. In this whole team, we come first. Whether it's Seth, Chibaria, Mika, Misty, Josie, Rajesh, Pierre, it's about us. We celebrate our health. We celebrate anything in our house, our relationships, our surroundings, any new book we read, and then how we combine and align all those in our business. Rest is about skills. Well, every skill is you learn. There's a curve. You start, you fall, you stand back up. And if you have a team like this, who empower every aspect of your life, then it's easy. When starting off, or many times it seems like all the burden is on my shoulder, how am I going to figure this out? You don't have to. We are here for a reason. In fact, you are here today watching this for a reason. The reason is we got this. And it was our previous slogan, you got this and your FLC family got you. And we still stand by the fact all of us here today started at some point, and consistency, having that faith in ourselves and in the team made it easy. Even if there was downfalls, that happens for all of us. It's for me, I am an alien, but in this planet, it happens for all of us. So don't take all the burden on your shoulder. In this podcast and in all of us, in all of our daily meetings, our mental health, physical health, team building, how can we manage any relationship, not just in FLC. We all have our personal passion and our ventures. How can we handle all that? So if you want to figure out life and achieve freedom where we can enjoy life, then join FLC. And my Mowgli is getting excited, so I will pass on. Thank you,
Thank you,
Mr. Josie.
Shushmita.
You are an inspiration for us.
Thank you, Shushmita. You guys are awesome. I am so excited for you guys to be here and share everything. Thank you all. I had in my head what I wanted to say, and now I'm being a Misty and it's gone, but it'll be back. Okay. Anyway, I wanted to say thank you guys, each one of you guys, for being here. Obviously the Core family, who is a major support in not only my life, but each other's lives. So we also wanted to say thank you to whoever's watching for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe. It helps us out. Comment, because we want to know what you need help with, so we can reach out and help you guys. And I'm going to pass this to Josie, but before that, I wanted to say to the people who are tuning in, welcome to the FLC family. Now, once you're in for life. You just have to deal with us. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning into the meeting. I love the fact that we were able to just hang out, be the family that we are, show you who we are. We're not big, scary people. We're lovable. We're here to help everybody. A little alien, but in a good way. And I just wanted to say thank you again. I really appreciate you guys. Josie,
Say welcome to Planet FLC.
Welcome
Yes.
to Planet FLC. Yes. No,
Planet
exactly.
FLC.
Exactly what Misty said. Thank you, Misty. And again, thank you everyone so much for being here. Like it really means a lot. And we also, for anyone watching, plan to have all of these amazing individuals, including Mel, on one by one too, to pick their brains in what they expertise in. what they
excel in, what their expertise
they
is.
excel in. You know what I mean. We're gonna thanks guys. Thanks for the help.
Better what they expertise in. Let's make it a thing.
Yeah, thank you. Whatever your chosen word is, we will have all of them on at one point to fully get to know and pick their brains. So get excited for that, because I'm very excited. And until then, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, because we want you in the family. We want to have you here and we want to help you grow. So yes.
We want to reach as many people as possible. We want our family to continue to grow. Go ahead.
Hey, can I ask a question? Because I know you guys always do this. Do we think that we can give a goodie to all of the amazing viewers? Do we have something that will be as a link somewhere that they can click, perhaps get something? What do you think? Can we do that? Can we give them a gift?
I think if they're able to find it, yes.
So for everyone listening to this, out the description, see if you can find any hidden alien gift, because we always want to give you guys the best, not just in terms of the value here, but also actually something practical that you can get on with. So click on the link somewhere around this video, this podcast, this thing that you're now consuming. in one way or another, and find it, and you'll be able to get yourselves to a whole another level with everything that is shared over here. So yeah, goodie on your way.
Thank you so much, Javaria. If you want some FLC merch as well, anyone that has it, show it off. Let us know. Comment FLC merch. It's amazing. It's really comfy. Yeah, nice. And until then, we will see you next Sunday. Same place, same time. Thanks so much.
See you. Thanks, guys.